Hello everybody, this is Vampire Rose with another video. I know in my other video I said that would be my last one to make while I was going to take a break, but after recently today, this really needed to be spoke about, and this really needed to be, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit drained and tired still. This really needed to be spoke about since Juno basically did say stuff that was really harsh. And to me, I find it that she was basically threatening Smokey. And again, I don't find this okay whatsoever. I get it that you're mad because you had somebody drop you as a friend, but basically I did react to this video before it got deleted, and then she made another community post saying you won, which, you know, that's something people will say when they get called out in the act, sadly. So, yeah, I'll be making this video, and I promise you this will be my last one, but this really needs to be spoke about because I really don't condone what Juno said, especially towards Smokey. So while we get to this, I'm gonna show the screenshots that Smokey sent me, and I'm gonna use them as evidence as well, since Juno basically had, I guess one of her roleplay children's boyfriends basically go after Smokey and calling her all these really disturbing things that was really uncalled for, and he has no idea about who Juno really is. He's only known Juno for like a few months, like I have, so same amount of time, basically same amount of time, 2 to 3 months. Well, I known them for almost 2 months. He's been knowing them for like almost 3 months. So basically, before we get into those screenshots, Juno basically dragged all of her family members into a situation that had nothing to do with them. It just has something to do between her, Smokey, and I. But overall, especially mainly at Juno and Smokey. And clearly Smokey didn't want to handle that, so she got everybody involved. So this is why we're in a nutshell at this point. So yeah, let me show you these screenshots, and then I will show you the video that I reacted to and basically gave some input, my own opinions, and how I'm seeing her reaction towards this. I advise nobody to harass, threaten, death threat, stalk, witch hunt, all these kind of things, you get the drill, on this individual. Again, I know Smokey is not the perfect sunflower when sun shines, and she's done her own thing, especially hurting people and whatnot, but at least Smokey is willing to get that situated and be a better person, move on, and hopefully this thing dies down. However, I guess Juno doesn't want that. So here's the screenshot that Smokey sent me from a person by, I guess now Sexy Sebastian. And I'm gonna read to you what he said, and God, he is so... I guess he's another person I want to say delusional, because he's not seeing the problem here. And obviously Juno more likely probably manipulated him to believe her side out of everybody else's. So let's get to the reading, shall we? I am going to say this once and only once. If you ever, and I mean ever, talk shit about Juno again and make my girlfriend upset, you will see the most evil side of me. A side of me that I do have control over, and I will make sure they never find out what happened to you. Test my patience and find out. I'm sorry, buddy, but how cringy do you have to sound like, especially since you've literally threatened people before and never did anything? This is no surprise to me. But another thing is like, dude, you ain't gonna do anything. So, I mean, you can keep acting like you're terrifying, but you ain't nothing. So Smokey said, don't start with me. You only knew her for a couple of months. Sebastian, no, you don't start with me. You two-timing bitch fucking whore. Yikes, man, that's the only thing you can say to somebody. But it's like, dude, you really suck at coming with something to say, and again, you really sound cringeworthy, and you are just a white knight at this point, my guy. Like, holy fuck, chill. Or don't chill, I guess. But God, just reading what you're saying is cringe. So before I continue reading this, there was a mention of sewer slide, so be aware when reading this, please. And you stabbed them in the back. No, she did, not Kai. You're just like my ex, attention-seeking whores who get off on making people cry. Why don't you do us all a big favor and sewer slide, because you're just a waste of human trash. Jesus fucking Christ, my guy. But yeah, Juno, let's grab your goons to threaten people now. Like, holy fuck, man. You supposedly really did care for Smokey, huh? But you got your goons basically threatening her. Yeah, no. But thank you. I'm not going to off myself. What really sucks is that I remember Juno venting that she's had people tell Juno to unalive themselves and everything. But yet she has her friends telling her ex-best friend now to unalive herself. So it's like, dude, at this point, this is a full level of fucked up here. But continuing on with this cringe reading that this dude keeps sending Smokey. Don't start with me. You only knew her for a couple of months. No, you don't start with me, you two-timing bitch fucking whore. Oh, I'm a whore? Funny. I knew Juno and Kai before I ever met a cunt like you. And I known Kai and Juno for the longest, which Smokey is correct on. Smokey has mentioned, especially in her live stream, that she's basically been knowing Juno for 3.5 years, close to 4 years. So Smokey knows a lot about Juno than I do and half of us. Again, half of us. But I know other people who've known Smokey the longest also know Juno the same amount of time. Again, as I stated in my video, I've only known Smokey and Juno for not even 2 months yet, but knowing how Juno really is, especially her true colors and how she really treats people, especially someone she considered a best friend, this is a huge yikes. And especially in her video that is now deleted, but good thing I recorded it. Smart. It really says a lot. And I also recorded the call, which is in my video as well, because that is my evidence to basically prove my point that Juno is really toxic. And this, once again, explains further to what I said. So, again, the way you're reacting when people tell the truth really shows that we are right and you're proving our point. So while I was watching Nico's stream and explaining little things, since I already talked to Nico yesterday morning about things, especially the video that I made. On top of that, well, while watching the video further and Smokey was talking in there, before I continue, I want to bring up an individual in this. They go by the name of Luna, and I really feel so bad for this girl because I know the extent of pain, and I know how it really feels to have people wish for your downfall and wish for it to be successful and all these kind of things. And, you know, before I get into this, I know that when people wished me to die and everything, I've explained this in my other videos before when confronting and admitting my downfalls. I will admit that I also stooped down their level and said the same similar shit they said to me. But it's not good in either part, whether that person said it to you and then you say it back to them. It's not good, especially if you are a user of self-harm and has tried to actually make your attempt successful or anything. And before I continue this, if you are suicidal, please call a suicide hotline or go talk to a therapist or talk to somebody that you trust and, you know, just be strong about it. But while I was listening to the stream and everything, Skinny Bones, he came into the stream and asked Smokey, which I will show the screenshot here, and basically asked Smokey if she did this thing to Luna. And honestly, I'm really lost of words because I knew nothing about that. And I tried so hard to hold the tears and try not to cry, especially in this, because I know that pain too fucking well. I've been told that since I was 12 on the internet. But it's the fact that, like, I didn't know Smokey has done that. And while making this video talking about Juno, because what Juno was doing and saying in her video was very fucked up and wrong. But finding out that Smokey did this 3 to 4 years ago to Luna, who was 16 at the time, why? Like, why would you say that to a 16-year-old girl? Oh, I was just going through stuff. That doesn't mean anything. You as a user of self-harm or try to die, you said that to somebody else who was going through the same thing. Why? I know what Juno said to you was fucked up, but the fact that we found that out was pretty shocking. And honestly, I have no words, and I was actually just gonna give you a second chance after I stopped being distant, but after tonight and hearing that, I don't know what to give. Like, that's just fucked up, dude. Like, I want to cry, but I can only sniffle. But that hit like a knife. Just reading the comments alone. You didn't even really give a real explanation why you did it. Only I was stressed out, I wasn't thinking straight. That doesn't give you a right to fucking do that, man. Like, I can't think fucking straight, and I know damn well even if I'm out of line and I do that, I fucking apologize, because it's out of my character. But holy fucking shit, I have no words. I didn't want to cry, but like, that really fucking hurt so much. And I gave a fuck about you, dude, and just to find that out, it was like, holy fuck. And I know it doesn't give Juno a fucking excuse to do what she just said, which I'll show that video later, but because I took it hours ago. But dude, that's just oh my god. I don't know if Luna's gonna see this or whatnot, but I just want Luna to know, like, dude, you're a tough girl. You've dealt with the shit, and you're getting stronger every day, but just know to keep fucking fighting, and that you got everybody that cares for you, man. I know the feeling so fucking well. It's not fun. I'm sorry I'm crying. It's just a really sensitive topic, and I didn't know that Smokey did that either. And I feel horrible, really. And I feel shitty. But holy fuck, dude, you didn't deserve that. And I'm sorry for what Smokey has done. Especially trying to ruin your relationships with people, especially your partner and everything. That's so wrong. I'm sorry you have to go through that again. I know that very fucking well. Trust me, I do. But you're a tough girl, and you know, I see a lot of strength in you, and you're trying. I know you are. But holy fucking shit, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she did that to you, and all that shit. You didn't deserve that. You really didn't. You didn't at all. Nobody does. But holy god. I feel a little bit calmer, but still a little sniffy, but I'm gonna read you what Luna's community post was that has something to do with the Smokey situation. But this was just, god, this was really heart-wrenching, and I'm trying not to cry again, but that really did hit me like an arrow, like a bullet, an arrow, whatever hits me first. But oh my god. I can't ever forgive Raven, aka Smokey, for what she has done to me. The mental problems she caused me along with Juno, she is not to be trusted. For years, I have given this woman chances, but over and over and over again. I was nothing more than just a fucking puppet to her. A fucking weapon. It fucking kills me. To the point I have PTSD from her. To the point I just want to end my life even more because of her. I haven't been able to smile that much because of her. All the manipulation, all the fucking poison she has given me. There's no cure, just despair. She won't get away. I'm not the only person who was used by this woman. There was other people, like my boyfriend. She's ruined my relationship with him in the past, and tried again in 2024 with my last relationship. I honestly have no words for this, because this is just, what the fuck? Like, for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna show the DMs that Luna has showed me, but if she wants me to, I can do it in a community post instead. But I do recall that she told me that Smokey has used her before, but ever since Skinny Bone was informed and got evidence from Luna as well of what Smokey has done to her, and Nico showed us a screenshot, and also, described that it's really graphic, so that means that it was really serious, especially with the threats that Smokey gave. And because of YouTube guidelines, I don't want to get, removed or like this, you know what I mean? So, this is just a lot to take in, and honestly, while making this video, I was literally, like, gonna talk about Juno, which I still am after this part, but Smokey, you got a lot of explaining to do, and I don't know what your next video is gonna be. I don't know if you're gonna actually guilt trip or whatnot, but there's a lot of things you might want to talk about than just Juno. You might want to talk about what you've done and what you've did and the people that you harmed, and now that I'm seeing the bigger picture here, I feel more used and weaponized and lied to, because I actually cared for you as a friend, a sister, just for this, just to be used for views on YouTube and your drama, and then, this? Smokey, this isn't it. You and Juno are at the wrong here, but holy fuck, dude. I have no more words for you right now. I really don't. Anyways, here's a video that I took reacting to Juno's video, which was around 4 or 5 p.m. on my time zone. It's 10:37 at night for me right now. So, yeah, again, I'm sorry if there's a few edits here recently on and off. Again, this should have been posted like a few hours ago, but because of stuff and also finding out new information, I just had to, edit that in there. But I think after the reaction video of Juno's live stream, video, I'm just gonna end this here and then probably go to sleep or something. So yeah, enjoy this video, and I really do hope that you guys stay safe, stay strong, and have a good rest of your night. Thank you. Hello everybody, this is Vampire Runes here, and I know I stated in my other video about the situation that it was going to be my last, but I think this needs to be brought up to everybody's attention about Juno. Again, despite me being distanced from Smokey, from after everything that's happened, I don't condone the fact that Juno is literally just threatening Smokey. And ever since Smokey's live stream, Juno couldn't take the hint and leave Smokey alone, despite it being blocked on everything, and kept messaging Smokey and sending stuff like, oh, so we're doing this now, so when you're done, we need a call, and was literally just spamming the shit out of her. And then talking more shit about Smokey. I know Smokey ain't the brightest fucking star in the package, but it's the fact that Juno is doing the most right now. And I know that she privated this video or it's deleted now, but I have this recorded. And I said what I said, and I do not take back what I said, because I don't condone that whatsoever. Because not once has Smokey ever once said she threatened you. She feels unsafe around you, and because you know where she lives and where she's at in real life, she's afraid that you're gonna come to her house and do something. That's why everybody said get a restraining order. And you're getting mad about that? How are you not seeing that you are being very abusive right now and a manipulator, and like at its finest right now? So we're gonna be watching this video, and you can give me your opinions on this, because this is fucking insane. So if you guys wasn't able to see it or even snatch it, I got it for you. I got it all. But this really set a flame in my fucking heart right now that my body is shaking and burning, because ain't no freaking way we're doing this. Ain't no way.
I'm going to say this, and it's going to be a short fucking video.
Before I continue, you can tell by Juno's voice that obviously she's tight because somebody dropped her. Woohoo! Somebody dropped you because you were being toxic. There's no crime in that. I don't understand that. And when we get further into this 5-minute and 30-second video, you're gonna see exactly where I'm really gonna set some pointers here.
I'm not manipulative.
Yes, you are, because based on the call that we had yesterday, you set a lot of examples of one. To the point that you brought up stuff that was irrelevant to the situation. And then you got mad about people calling you manipulative. And guess what? I watched a video that someone sent me, and guess what? Your ex-friend admitted that you don't like hearing the truth. And this says a lot. I'm not gonna name bomb of that video or who sent it to me, but I heard what Smokey said too, and Smokey said that you don't like the truth, and this shows it.
Raven, Smokey, my ex-best friend, who's deciding, I'll pretend to be nice to you.
I'm sorry, but when has Smokey ever pretended to be nice to you? I've been knowing you guys for not even just 2 months yet, and Smokey has always been there for you. Really has. When you were going through a tough time because it was your mom's anniversary of not being around Earth or anything kind of thing, and all other things, Smokey has done nothing but been there and comforted you. I never really seen you say anything or even defend Smokey. It was the other way around. Despite of drama happening, and the dumbest drama, and what has happened this week, I, as a third wheel in a way, and as your ex-friend, not even just ex-friend, I didn't even really know you like that, so ex-mutual, let's put it that way, I've seen two sides of the coin here. Your guys' friendship wasn't healthy to begin with, and I said it in a call in the VC in that server. Y'all's relationship was not healthy to begin with, and even your roleplay mom or something even agreed that y'all's relationship is not healthy. And we said the same thing that I even said, y'all need a break, or you guys are just not meant to be freaking friends.
You forgot that I'm friends with people that you hurt. In a different fucking server.
And you realize that Smokey's also friends with people that you also hurt too, so it's a two-way street here. What's your point?
You forgot that my dad took you to Busch Garden.
I don't know where she's bringing up real-life family members into this, because this had nothing to do with real-life family. This has something to do with what you said and done on the internet, and the people that you've hurt and damaged. What is... I don't understand. Because I know that if I was dealing with something on the internet, and yeah, I would tell my dad, but I wouldn't drag him into it. And not only that, if I tell him something that happens, I laugh about it now. You know what I mean? Or even if my dad asked me, like, hey, so what the fuck's going on? I tell him, and we laugh about it. I'm 22 years old. You think my dad's going to be in every single fucking problem I'm in the internet? I'm a grown woman. I can handle it myself. So the fact that you're bringing your own fucking parents and sister, real life sister into this is really immature for someone who's 25 years old.
Paid for you with his own money. Because I felt bad I couldn't come to your birthday. That's not manipulative.
What did that have anything... I'm sorry, I'm not understanding here, because what did that have to do with anything about the situation that happened recently? You're just talking about the stuff that you have done for Smokey in a good way. You're not explaining what you've done negatively. And yeah, I get it that you guys did good stuff to each other and had memories, but like, this is irrelevant to the situation.
Dude, I generally helped somebody that my dad didn't like because I have too much of a fucking good heart.
Okay, and I get that. I have a good heart, and my parents didn't like a person that I was friends with for a long time, knowing the shit that they've done. And guess what? After so much, we both went off and on with each other, but at the end of the day, I wasn't going to deal with that shit anymore, or a repeated cycle. Smokey's been dealing with you for almost 4 years. So, yeah, I can understand where Smokey's coming from, too. You guys had good moments, but you're showing signs of toxicity right now. And you're not a good influence on her. You take a lot on her. So God forbid she takes a break. You have a hissy fit of it, like a 5-year-old.
And you want to call me manipulative? I don't know who the fuck you are anymore. But you can stay away from me. Keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth.
That's the thing, though. She has, and then you kept bringing her back up and then making group chats between you and your roleplay family when Smokey didn't even want to be in a group chat with you. So if anything, you're the one that's pushing it. You're pushing boundaries. But yet you want Smokey to leave you alone. Not once have you left her alone since yesterday. I've seen it all. So, again, it takes two to fucking tango.
We're not friends anymore.
Smokey says she wasn't going to be your friend anymore because of what you're doing. So, okay, whatever.
You can keep your goons, but do not, and I repeat, do not fucking make that fucking video about me, or I will fucking tell everybody what you fucking did.
I hope you know that that's something manipulators say, and not only that, that's a threat. I'm sorry, but to me, that's a threat, because you're getting mad at Smokey making a video explaining her situation and that you were also a part of. So it's technically explaining why she did it and why she tagged you into shit. That's how I'm seeing it. I don't know how that's going to play out. But based on Smokey's live stream, again, she said that both of y'all were in the wrong, but you're the one that basically made her do half the shit. But the fact that you're sitting here saying, oh, if you post that video, I'm going to tell everybody. Okay, congratulations, go tell everybody. But half of the people that you're telling to had no idea about the situation, like Grell. Grell had no idea about the situation. You brought her into it. Between you and Smokey. And I had to jump in there to tell you, like, dude, you need to fucking realize that this is a problem and this is unhealthy. And then you got pissed off about that. I have it all recorded, Juno. I posted it. What are you not seeing is what, like, I don't understand what you're not reflecting and what you're not seeing. This is delusion to me. But threatening Smokey over that, dude, are you not hearing yourself right now?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I gave you chance after fucking chance.
And so has Smokey. Sorry. But so has Smokey. Both of y'all have given each other chances. But again, by seeing both sides of things, this is why people are saying you're manipulative. This is why people are saying that you're abusive. This is why people are saying that half of them are scared of you because you do this shit. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody's scared of a 25-year-old on the internet. I don't care how you were raised or how you were born, because honestly, I told you that I was saying the same similar way as you. And right away you called me twin. I'm sorry, but we're not twins. I understand that I got anger problems with my own, but I know the difference of when I can use it on a certain situation to when not to use it when it comes to another situation, which is this. But I am fuming that you literally went out your way to make this video thinking, oh, this is going to be calm and reflecting. Oh, I did something wrong. No, you sat there basically not even talking about the situation or what you've done, playing victim, threatening Smokey in this video nonetheless, and then acting like you did no wrong. When clearly you've done a lot of things wrong. So I don't understand what you're pulling here.
And you want to play with my fucking trust. That's it's not even manipulative. You met my sister.
But what you're doing is manipulative, and you've guilt-tripped her in that call and everything, so. Again, delusion. You're not seeing the real problem to this, and you're not seeing what you're doing is wrong.
You met my parents. You met my fucking aunt and uncle. I thought we were fucking tight.
Again, what does real life family have anything to do with this situation? This is what I'm not comprehending or understanding. You know what I mean? I'm really not getting that. But, okay.
And you want to turn around and do this shit. You want to let people tell you, because you know me for 3 years, my sisters know me for 25. My mom and my dad has known me my whole fucking life. I am far from manipulative.
Okay, Juno, yeah, we get it. Your family has known you since you were born. Okay, congratulations. Do you want a freaking cookie for that? My parents have known me for 22 years. My sister has known me for almost 21 years because me and her are 18 months apart. My brother has known me since he's been alive for almost 8 years. My boyfriend has known me since we were both 13. We've been literally close since we were 13. It will be 10 years. Everybody who has known me knows who I am, but am I going to sit there being like, everybody knows how I am and knows how I act kind of thing? Okay? But at least they know if I'm doing something wrong, I get called out for that shit. My father will literally cut my ass out and tell me, like, you're a grown-ass fucking woman. You shouldn't have done that, and you know better. And I'm 22. I'm still his kid, and he tells me when I'm fucking up. My own mother will tell me how immature I am and how I sound. My boyfriend will sit there and tell me, being like, you know, you could have just blocked the person and avoided them. That would have been the mature thing. You know what I mean? I don't care how long your family has known you. Think about the people who have known you on the internet and still see a pattern. What does that have to do with anything? Woohoo, my parents have known me for 25 years. Okay, congratulations. What does that prove?
So stay away from me. If you get a restraining order, I'm telling my dad everything.
Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna tell my dad everything because, you know, I'm getting, I got dropped. So I'm gonna tell my daddy everything.
If a friend dropped me or I dropped them, and I tell my parents being like, yeah, I dropped a friend because, you know, whatever. Either it didn't work out or something happened, whatnot. I'm not going to get really pissy about it. I mean, yeah, it's going to upset me because I had to do it. But it's the fact that you're 25 years old being like,
if you get a restraining order against me or you drop me, then I'm gonna tell my daddy everything.
Okay, Juno, you're really acting like your shoe size. We get it. We get it. You don't like hearing the truth, so you're going to tell everybody in your family. Wow. No shock there.
I'll tell Connie everything. I'll go on Facebook and tell every single person I know how fucking twisted your narrative is.
You know how twisted your narrative sounds right now and is? And the fact, again, now you're just threatening her saying, oh yeah, I'm going to expose you everywhere. You think people have time to give a fuck what you do on the internet, especially drama, especially family? Nobody gives a flying fuck, dude. Nobody. They're just gonna look at you or read that and be like, wow. Okay, congratulations, you guys ain't friends anymore. This is life. What do you expect us to say and do? Nothing. Because it's irrelevant. It's dumb.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing me from me anymore. We're done.
I can't tell if that was a guilt trip or that was her in her villain arc. I don't know which. But it's like, okay, congratulations. We're not going to hear from you again. Okay? Yeah, I hope that you get the help that you need and that, you know, you realize that you're a fucked up person and that you need to fix your problems and whatnot. But, I mean, okay. Bye. Bye, Keisha. Bye, Felicia. I don't fucking know.
Nishanta, we're done. You also forget that I have your information.
Oh, so we're gonna threaten of doxing at this point. Okay, you got her information. Why would you say that in a video? And knowing how Juno is, it wouldn't be no surprise or shocker to me that she shows everybody fucking Raven's information. There's people like that. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but just how it's worded and how it says to me, it's just like, there's that possibility.
To your account, right?
Wait.
That I barely get on
Wait. Account. Wait, what? Hang on, go back.
unless you wanted me to. Your information, Nishanta. We're done. You also forget that I have your information to your account, right?
So you're gonna go into an account that's not even yours because you have information of it? What?
That I barely get on unless you wanted me to.
Okay, so basically, I feel like just because Smokey gave you the information to a set account and you don't use it unless she tells you to, makes me feel like, oh, so we're not friends anymore. So because I have information of X, Y, and Z, I'm just gonna go into it and do some dumb shit out of pettiness. That's just how I'm seeing that. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not making assumptions and then believing it, but that's the reaction I'm giving.
Right, okay. I have friends in low places. What do you have? You know me for 3 years. Congratulations, bitch. My dad's known
Ooh, wow, really mature.
me all my life.
Wow, who cares? Nobody asked.
So, make your little video. I won't be seeing it. Let your friends, tell your friends that I'm a bitch, that I've been using you. I don't care.
You don't care, but literally a minute in the video, you literally threaten her saying, if you make that video, bitch, or however you want to put it, you literally said, literally 2 minutes ago in this video, sat there saying, if you make that video, I'm gonna tell my dad and I'm gonna let everybody know. Now you saying, oh, I want to see that video that you're gonna make. Make up your mind, because, like, what do you want? Do you not want to see the video or not? Because at the end of the day, you're probably going to see it regardless and still do what you just said. This makes no sense. Like, you went from threatening her about making the video, now to, I don't care if you make it, I want to see it. Girl, what?
Just stay the fuck away from me.
And I'm just going to kindly say this. How about you stay away from her and she will gladly stay away from you? That was her plan yesterday, and then you got mad about that too in a call. And you still message her on everything that you have her on, despite being blocked. Obsession much?
I told you I was burnt out. You're the one who's leading me into shit.
No. I'm pretty sure it's also the other way around. I mean, you guys both did it to each other, but it's the other way around. It's clearly the other way around.
Not the other way around.
Oh, see, you already finished my sentence. You know exactly what I was gonna say, Juno. Congratulations. Woo! You read my mind. Cool.
So keep on telling your little pathetic lies. Tell your boyfriend, oh, my heart. Tell everybody that you have heart problems.
So we're gonna make fun of somebody who has heart problems. I had an ex-best friend in middle school, till high school. She had heart problems since she was a baby. And if she got too much stressed, she would have had, I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, she would have had, like, I think, a heart attack or a seizure or whatnot. It was one of them. But I had an ex-friend like that too, and high stress fucked her with her heart. So yeah, congratulations. Let's talk about Smokey having heart problems. And then use that against her. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry, but you're not the
I'm sorry, but are you sorry? Because I don't think you are sorry for that. Let's go back.
only one with health. I'm telling your little pathetic lies. Tell your boyfriend, oh, my heart. Tell everybody that you have heart problems. I'm sorry, but you're not the only one with health issues. You're not the only one with issues. You're not the only one who's the victim in this.
Then why are you playing victim? And not only that, yeah, I agree. Everybody has issues. But you're making it seem like, oh, Smokey has problems, so it doesn't matter. My problems matter because I went through X, Y, and Z. No. Both of y'all go through problems. Both of y'all damaged each other. And both of y'all did this to yourselves. So again, it takes one to tango. But you are going so far with this that it makes you look like the bitch.
I'm done with you. I'm done with Laura. I'm done with everybody. You broke my fucking heart.
As if you didn't just break hers. And when she dropped you, you kept doing this whole guilt trip manipulative shit. Oh, you weren't there to protect me when I needed you. Ooh, you didn't defend me. Ooh. All because you don't like fucking Maya. When Maya was also telling the truth and was also telling Raven about what you've done. Despite Raven probably already knowing about that. Guess what? Everybody has shit against you too. And you're mad about that. You hold grudges when people confront you and then sit there and be like, oh, well, they're the bad guy because they lied about me. If there's evidence right there in front of you, then it's not a lie. The best thing you could have done was sit there and say, yeah, I did that, and I'm sorry, and I fucked up, and whatever. Like how how Smokey was doing it, how I did it, not once, not twice, but a couple of fucking times. And guess what? I never once heard you even really apologize, like make a sincerely apology. It was more of like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't know, are you really sorry? Because clearly you're not, based off this video.
Even. The second that you send your friends after me.
What friends went after you? Because I didn't go after you. If anything, I confronted you. And I told you in a call that basically what you're doing is literally fucking embarrassing. It's petty. It's child's play. And you didn't listen to anything I said or what anybody really said either. Because your roleplay mother, Grell, I don't understand this roleplay shit as much anymore as I did as a teenager. But anyway, your mother, Grell, yeah, she agreed with what I was saying. So me and Grell were saying the same similar shit to you and it just went over your head. So clearly you're the one that didn't listen and you don't care. And you don't want to hear the truth. And you have yelled at me a few times because you know I'm right. But I wasn't going to yell back at you because that's low and petty as shit. But and also it was late at night. So you really think I want to yell at somebody at like almost 12 midnight? Well, it wasn't 12 midnight when we were in that call, but you get what I mean. Anyways, are you sorry?
The second that I will bare my teeth. That's your fucking warning to stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, boo-hoo, you pissed off the dog, so if you piss it off some more, it's gonna come out of its cage and bite your skin off and rip you a new one, and you'll be 6 feet under. Wow, I'm so petrified. Woo, I'm scared for my life. I am shivering in my boots. Shiver me timbers. Whoa! Wow. I understand being protective and shit, but this is some fucking, like, Reddit fucking story roleplay shit. If you intimidate me or you come anywhere near me, I'm gonna sink my teeth right into your flesh and blood, and I'm gonna chew you a new ass and put you 6 feet underground. That's literally how I'm fucking I'm sorry. That might have been a little bit funny to you, and probably a little bit to me, but just how I'm listening to this, I have no fucking words. Oh, okay, so that was the end of that. Okay. But yeah, that was the reaction video. That was taken at like 5:11 in the afternoon. It's like 11 o'clock right now for me at night. But yeah, so to put my last 2 cents in the end of the video, both of these people are not good for each other. They both are toxic. They were both in the wrong. They're both manipulators. They both lie. And after hearing Luna X's live video and talking about how Smokey also has been scamming people and owes two individuals money, like giving them money back for the stuff they done for her, and just by the total that was given, that's a lot of money. So not only did Smokey ask me for free art, but come to find out she's a scammer. And most of the commissions that Smokey does, they're done in bases. Now I'm gonna say this as an artist who also uses bases for said commissions. They're usually called yitch, aka your character here commissions. It's basically a base fill slash base edit commission, and there is base artists, and those people exist. So I see nothing wrong with that, but it's the fact that, like, yikes. That's another thing I didn't know. I didn't know Smokey was a scammer either. So yeah. And another thing I will state is that I didn't expect Smokey to do what she did. Like, there was more depth into it. And I've been listening to everybody's live streams and their side of things, and holy mackerel, it's a lot to take in, but it's like, wow, what the fuck? Because when I first met Smokey, she did say that she was going to change, that she was going to be a better person, that she wasn't going to beg for money, not be in drama, this, that, and the third. I don't know much about Juno from the beginning, like at that time, but I know Juno didn't really say what she did in the past. I only knew her as a person who had anger problems and had a screaming banshee kind of tactic thing. But I really did have trust in Smokey, but after everything for now almost 3 weeks, it's just like, wow, everything's just unraveling. And again, I'm really disappointed at these two, but I am keeping Juno blocked and keeping my distance from them because they remind me of a few people that I've dealt with in my life before. Smokey, on the other hand, if she proves that she's going to change and get better and also admit that what she's done, who she's hurt, this, that, and the third, then maybe there is hope where we can talk again or whatnot. But till after all this, I am completely putting my foot down, and I'm sorry to say this, Smokey, but I don't think we should be friends, because after all of this, it was really, really tiring. And, like, I really just don't know how to feel, because despite of me in my video yesterday where, well, technically posted this morning, despite of stating that I feel used, I really do, and I'm hurt, but I've openly admitted to you and Juno and a few people in Kira's server of what I did in my past. I openly admit what I've done, especially in my other videos, and especially in this video as well with the whole shit going on. But again, it's just like, dude, I know we all make mistakes and do fucked up shit, but, like, that's something you never brought to my attention, and that's something you never really opened up about, which I can understand it hurts. And yeah, that's 3-4 years ago, but, like, dude, you still did it, and I don't even know if you apologized to Luna for that. I really don't. But based off Luna's live stream, it seems like you didn't really care about how Luna felt, and you didn't really apologize for basically telling her to basically commit suicide and all these things. So to me, it seems like you kind of just got the pass of like, oh, it's in the past, let's move on. What I did is in the past, so it doesn't matter, da-da-da-da kind of thing. When it's like, there is damage there. Despite of the person forgiving you, there's a thing called, I forgive, but I don't forget. Like, that's a huge quote that I always use time to time. I'll forgive, but I'll never forget. And I tell certain people, that, I will forgive you, but I'm not going to forget about the damage that you've done. Same thing how you're not going to forget the shit that I've done and everything. But you know what I mean? I do believe in like second chances, third chances, and I believe there's hope in everything, because I don't really hold grudges or anything unless there is a full reason where I will hold a grudge, but that is so rare. But holding grudges, because I learned this in therapy, holding grudges for the rest of your life can cause more damage to you and not letting things go. So that's why I don't hold grudges. I did in my past, but I don't anymore. I stopped doing that since I graduated high school. But I don't know. I really have mixed emotions and mixed vibes here. And honestly, I don't feel comfortable being near either of you at all. Especially mostly Juno, because I know Juno did tie you into her finger and all these kind of things. But Smokey, you should have put a stop to it. You should have done better. You should have avoided Juno when you saw the signs and everything. And I don't know how your lifestyle was. I know a little bit of it, but I don't know much of it. But you can't have people like Juno control you or anything. But hopefully you take this with a grain of salt. And yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. I'm gonna just leave it here. But again, I am very disappointed and heartbroken by it. So this was a lot to take in and a lot of emotions. And I don't know if you can tell that I went from like very calm and collected to basically crying. Because, again, that was information that I didn't know about, and it was so much to hold in, and I tried to, like, numb myself to not cry in this video, but I did, because, again, that was a serious subject, and, again, that thing was sensitive, too, so it was between seriousness and sensitivity, but, I don't know, man, but, yeah, this is the end of this video, and, again, you, too, can take it with a grain of salt. I don't know who to believe, but at this point, well, I know who to believe, but between you and Juno, I already know about Juno, and I'm not fucking with her. I'm not standing her shit. Because I already seen those signs, and I'm not gonna even give her the benefit of the doubt. You, on the other hand, I hope you figure something out. I hope you get the help that you need, and I hope that you reflect do self-reflecting, and do what it is that you need to do, but I'm just really disappointed, honestly, but yeah, this is the end of my video, so have a good night.